Pisces, how are you guys doing? I really hope that this reading finds you well. Welcome to your weekly reading. Back with me again, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. For those of you who are new to my channel, hello. And for those of you who have been here a long time, welcome back. So, how have you guys been doing lately? Princess of Wands as the overall energy, the first card. So anyway, as usual, this is going to be a relationship spread, meaning that you could always apply this with anyone in your life. It could be with your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, exes, crushes, so many major arcana of Pisces. Crushes, husband, colleagues, co-workers, sisters, brothers, siblings, cousins, you know, whomever. I'm just going to be picking up your relationship energy in general, all right? And don't forget to also check your sun, moon, or Venus sign, because for me personally, I realize that with my readings, I resonate much more with my Venus sign rather than my sun sign, but probably because my Venus is in the 8th house. I don't really know, but if it doesn't resonate, then it just doesn't resonate, all right? There's so many amazing, talented tarot readers out there for you to just click and watch. Interesting spread you have here, Pisces. So let's talk about your overall energy. For the now, you have the Princess of Wands, that was the first card that popped out, and you have the Devil card and then the Fool card in reverse. So I feel like right now you guys are pretty passive when it comes to relationship. There's somebody here who you either waiting on or you're just kind of like waiting for their green light. You're kind of like quite observant about this person. So if you're only dealing with one person, that's what you're doing. And with this person, the connection is really strong, but it's the Devil card. The Devil card is kind of like quite a little bit of an unhealthy attachment that you have towards this person. You know, it's either you really like the way that they smell, because, you know, there is a certain type of people who they just smell differently. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's something wrong with me, but there's a certain type of people who just smells differently, or you like how they look, or you like how their skin feels, or you like how they kiss you, you like how they cuddle, you like how they fuck you. But it's just like something that you really like about this person, and it kind of like makes you like a little bit obsessed with this person, like just something here, okay? But with this person, I feel like you're not taking a giant leap of faith if you're only dating one person. You're not really taking that giant leap of faith because basically you're waiting. So if this person comes to you by being vulnerable, or if this person comes to you by being like nice, like you have already prepared something for this person, like it's either you already prepare like a gift or a treat, or you promise yourself that, okay, if they were to be doing this to me, well, maybe I'm going to be doing like a little bit of an extra mile for this person as a token of appreciation that they were able to be doing this type of thing. You know what I mean? So you're planning it out a little bit in your head. What is challenging? You have the Strength card, and you also have the Four of Chalices. There's no denying that sometimes you're feeling a little bit impatient with this person, okay? And then the Four of Cups. So somebody in this relationship is not really opening up their heart chakra. And why? Because the Four of Chalices, especially in this particular deck of mine, remember that 4 is square, right? 4 is a structure that is stable. And it's one of the coping mechanisms because it's the overall challenge. So I cannot really pinpoint who is who. But it's kind of like a coping mechanism every time they got hurt, or in order for them to not get hurt, they protect their heart chakra. Because this is either what I've been learning throughout my life to not get hurt, or this is how I cope every time somebody hurt me. So it could go either way. So if they feel like you hurt them, that's their coping mechanism. If you guys are still good together, but you feel like they're detached, it's because that's how they've been living their life so that they could get the emotional stability that they needed, okay? So, 5 kartu masa sekarang. By the way, don't freak out if you hear me muttering in Indonesian language. It's just me asking questions to my cards. It's not chance. It's not voodoo. No biggie. 5 kartu masa sekarang. High Priestess. 5 of Wands in reverse. And this person wants some peace with you. If you're kind of like quite fighting, or there is like this implicit ego battle that is going on, like this person wants peace. 9 of Cups in reverse. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Gee, this obsession that you have towards them has taken a dominant effect into your life. And it's something that you need to get sorted out a little bit, Pisces. I'm going to call you out on this. Because what? 9 of Cups and 9 of Pentacles, all in reverse. That's me giving you the look. I know it's not successful. Regardless of how strong that devil pull is, Don't let it take dominant effect into your own emotional happiness and also to your work or to your pentacles, okay? So this person in the past is kind of like quite stressed out too with you. Why? Because they feel like you guys are the Queen of Swords. They feel like you're not letting them in. So they try their hardest by becoming the Knight of Chalices. If you're only dealing with one person, yeah, this is a scenario if you're dealing with one person. They try the hardest by being the Knight of Chalices. They're trying to be flirty with you. They're trying to be saying all these beautiful words with you. They're trying to promise you things and everything like that. But they feel like you're not open to them. And that's one of the reasons why they have the Eight of Swords in here, meaning that they're kind of like quite stressed out over you. I mean, look at this. Yeah, this is them. Oh, I need to buy a tripod. This is starting to kill me. Okay, this is you. I'm so pissed when I lost the screw on my tripod on my holiday. So pissed, but I cannot seem to be finding the same exact tripod that I want. So I've been postponing it, but now I really think I need to. But anyway, and you know why it happened in the past? Because you both had the Emperor in the center of your energy, you know, and the Emperor talks about you wanting to establish something, they wanting to be establishing something. There is this crazy implicit sending messages towards one another that is going on between the both of you that is causing them stress, and was causing them stress in the past, and this is causing you stress in the now. So every time they try to do you good, like becoming the Knight of Chalices, you guys are the Knight of Wands in reverse. Like maybe, all I can commit to is maybe. Like you're kind of like pretty close up with them, and then they're like the Eight of Swords. Like, why? What's wrong with Pisces? Like I've done always. I've tried to be as kind as possible with my words. I try to be as flirty or charming or cuddly or attentive as much as possible. Why is Pisces still cold towards me? Why is Pisces still the Queen of Swords towards me? Now they want peace, but they're not showing it because they're the High Priestess. So now they're pulling themselves back because they feel like they've been taking like way too microscopic details. So whatever it is that you're feeling in the now, they felt it in the past. I feel like they feel like you don't really care about them, or you either ignore them or you reject them or whatever. They kind of like feel like that towards you. And they try to pull back. So it's either they were getting in touch with their spirituality more, they were getting in touch with their religious side more, whatever that is. They managed to pull themselves from that microscopic view that they were having in the past, and they were able to be pulling them and try to see things in a black and white position, in neutral position. So it's not black, it's not white, it's gray. They don't love you, they don't hate you, they are numb. Okay? Because they feel like you either rejected them or you don't care about them, and they want peace, basically. Like they're kind of like this crazy sending messages implicitly is driving them crazy. So they're kind of like, okay, if what it takes to have peace with Pisces right now is by being vulnerable, then I'm down. But it's still passive. It's not, there is no masculine card in here. Okay, it's still passive. So let's see what happens in the future. By the way, it might get caught off because about 1 to 2 minutes from now, there's going to be like a really loud call of prayer, and I have to cut, okay? And I feel like in the middle when I talk, it's going to get caught. But anyway, 5 card for myself, 5 cards future, please. Princess of Swords, I mean, they're still stalking the hell out of you. They're still wanting to figure out what the hell you're doing. And then they're much more focused on a self-focused activity. So they could be doing yogas or meditations or doing things that makes them happy by themselves. You're cutting them off. You're like sick and tired, and you're like the Nine of Swords. So here's a funny thing, okay? You feel like they don't care about you. They feel like you don't care about them. See what I said about implicitly sending message to one another? No, I cannot see my monitor. Okay, there it is. Yeah. See what I said about implicitly sending messages to one another? Hi, so I'm back. So, 5 minutes I've been just kind of like meditating on it. Yeah, but so this person in the future is going to be stalking the hell out of you, trying to figure out what the hell are you doing. You guys are be cutting them off, and then you're surprised why they're not begging or they're not doing anything. This is crazy. I mean, like, you guys are... So this is you and them fighting. Like, the mind, the ego is fighting, but then the heart is like, you know, stuff like that. It's kind of crazy how you do it. But anyway, if you're really done with this connection, if you really, really want to move away from this person, in which I feel like you're going to in the future, because you're going to be cutting them off. You're sick and tired of this, you know, trying to convey messages implicitly to one another. There's going to be some people coming in your way. For some of you, actually for most of you, I think it's going to be a Sagittarius energy. With the Sagittarius energy, it's kind of like quite slow moving, and it's very, very chill. And then there's going to be a Scorpio energy coming into your life. The Scorpio has like a little bit of a showy attitude, so this person is going to be coming into your way by showing you like a lot of things, like, oh look, this is my job, like, look how reliable I am, look, I am masculine, I am a guy who is responsible. Like, this is not me bad-mouthing Scorpio, okay? This is me saying what type of energy that is coming into you, okay? Because I love Scorpio. My dad is a Scorpio. So that's that. And then after that, for some of you too, you might be dealing with a Gemini. Be careful if you're dealing with a Gemini, especially when you guys are having sex. Make sure that you wear protection, or make sure that you wear protections, or you're on your birth control, because with this Gemini, if you're dealing with Gemini, you guys are going to be highly fertile, and there's a possibility that you guys are going to get pregnant. So be careful. If pregnancy is not what you're looking for, I say watch out with that one. All right. So that's if you're only dealing with one person, your reading ends now. What happens if you're dealing with two people? So if you're dealing with two people, your mind has always been really, really focused on person B. Okay, although you don't trust this person, you're no longer emotionally available towards this person, and this person is crazy about you. They have the Eight of Swords, so they're stressed out too. They're depressed. They're wondering what's up with you and everything like that. But you guys are, you know, this is the person who you're implicitly trying to convey a message with. You know, trying to be the Emperor card. So this is my ego, this is my pride. I'm not going to be doing this, and them like that too. Like, although I'm torturing myself, I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean? So you've been killing yourself for this person B, where in fact there was person A who was interested in you. This person with the Knight of Chalices. So this person is trying to court you. This person is trying. I mean, Knight of Chalices, especially this particular deck of mine, really tries, you know, really tries to impress. But with this person, you don't take this person really seriously. And in the now, this person is much more of the High Priestess. So I feel like they're going to be, if it's not happening now, it's going to happen like really soon. They're going to be kind of like quite distancing themselves away from you just a little bit. And you guys are kind of like quite in limbo because of person A. It's not, because of the person who fucked you up. Was it person B or person A? I think it was person B, right? Yeah, person B was the person who fucked you up. I forgot names. So, and then this newer person, which is person A, in the future, this person is still going to be detached, is still going to be distant, and this person is going to be stalking the hell out of you, and you're like, what? Fuck it, I don't even want you. You know, like, you're going to be cutting them off. And then you're going to be hearing from person A in a way that is either you hear it from your friends, or you suddenly are on Facebook or Instagram and suddenly something about them like popped out and it seems like they're doing fine while they're not, and you're going to be killing yourself over it. So my advice for you, Pisces, if you're dealing with two people and person B really gives you hell, and you know this person gives you hell, right? You know that it's torturing for you to be thinking about this person. So don't even look for informations about them. Yeah. Let both of you heal. If it's meant to be, then it's meant to be. If it's not meant to be, then it's not meant to be. Stop trying to figure out what this person is up to, how they're doing. Are they as sad as I do? No, 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 no. No. Especially if you're trying to look it up in the digital media or social media. It's very rare that people cry in social media, right? So don't look at that in there, okay? That's just like one of my message for you if you're still really, really heavily focusing on person B. Okay? So I think that's it for my reading for you, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you gain like a lot of clarity that you've been looking for, and I'll see you guys next week for another weekly reading. Bye-bye.